Hello my darlings, welcome to another fashion video here on my channel. You may have noticed I'm in a slightly different setup. I have actually moved from that corner of the room to this corner of the room. I thought the lighting was so much nicer this way round, and if you watched my 9 wholesome things to do at home while stuck in quarantine, you may remember that one of them was to have a little switch around of your living space, and that is exactly what I've done. I do kind of miss the mirror, but it is literally there. And yeah, the lighting seems to be a lot more evenly distributed, so maybe I've been missing a trick this whole time. Anyway, I digress. You're not here to hear me ramble about my furniture placement. You are here to see some new affordable spring fashion pieces. It's kind of tricky at the moment because I don't know how I feel about shopping for spring things, because obviously we're literally stuck in our houses, but it just pains me to not, because spring is my favourite season and there are so many things that I just can't resist. And while I don't want to be spending a huge amount of money, the high street still has some really gorgeous pieces that I just really wanted to add to my wardrobe. I'm guessing if you've clicked on this video then you are of the same mindset, so you won't mind me sharing my recent purchases with you. So the things that I'm sharing in today's video are from H&M. I'm going to be doing a try on haul for you, and I think this is possibly my favourite collection of H&M pieces that I have ever ordered. And darlings, I have to say I actually made 2 orders. One I only made last night. They're current delivery in the UK is 6 to 9 days, which is a bit of a pain. These things I did order about 10 days ago, but I've only just had a beautiful sunny day to film them for you. But at the end of the try on of these pieces, I am going to show you on the screen what I have ordered in my next order, because there are some stunning pieces that I'm really gutted I didn't see for this initial order. They're all from the new in section, but I know you guys will love them as well, so I'm going to include them at the end. But let's get started with the dress I'm wearing right now, because oh my goodness, I had to do a double take when I saw this dress. It is such a fantastic Zimmermann dupe, and I know I mention Zimmermann dupes all the time, but it is one of my top favourite brands ever, and yet it is very pricey. So when I see something that allows me to get that look for less, I snap it up, and this is just absolutely beautiful. You may be able to see my bralette peeking through. What I'm actually going to do when the quarantine is lifted is take it to the tailors and ask them to just pinch it up a little bit on the shoulders so that it's not quite such a low v-neck. The dress itself was under £60. To be honest, I'd have been willing to pay up to around £100, if not £150 for a dress of this quality. I always go back to comparing things like this to brands like Revolve, where I know something like this would probably cost around $300. So even if going to the tailors costs me £30 or £40, I still will be really happy with the amount of money spent. And this is a size 4, so I've gone down a size in this dress because I wanted it to be really well fitting around the waist and things like that. Silhouette wise, as you'll be able to see from the try on, it is a beautiful fit and flare, which is my favourite silhouette, and it's got beautiful voluminous sleeves which also have this eyelet detail on the trim. Something that does make me a little bit happier to be buying at the moment is of course the fact that this dress is totally timeless. I would have loved it last summer, I know I'll love it next summer. For summer holidays, lots of lovely events and things like that, this is going to be absolutely perfect. So I'm absolutely smitten with this. I think it will be a sellout piece, so as always everything will be linked in the order that I feature them down below, so you can just open up the description box if you would like to shop any of these pieces. And while you're down there, darlings, why not hit subscribe? I am dreaming of reaching 500,000 subscribers, so if you do enjoy fashion content then please do hit the subscribe button so you don't miss any upcoming videos. If you can hear a whining in the background, by the way, it is this little chap. He is a little bit anxious today. Not sure why. We all have anxious days, especially at times like this. So if you hear any squeaks, this is the culprit. We have another dress for the second item, and this one, oh my goodness, it's under £20, which is just insane. This is the kind of thing that I love to wear around the house. I think when something is as easy to throw on as this and so just comfortable, it literally doesn't feel like you're wearing anything, then why on earth wouldn't you, especially when it's so amazingly affordable. This is actually from the H&M Conscious collection, so part of the material within this is made from recycled garments, which is fantastic. I like that H&M are doing what they can to be sustainable in that respect. And then silhouette wise, it's just really easy breezy, super simple. It's kind of that smock dress style. You've got a little bit of a ruffle down at the bottom, and then a lovely, again, a slightly billowing sleeve, and then you've got this ruffle detail which cinches the sleeves in down at the wrist, which is great, so you're not going to get your sleeve in any food or whatever you might be doing. And yes, it does indeed have a lining, so even though this top layer is really beautiful and lightweight and sheer, you can't see any of your undergarments underneath, which is obviously very important. And also just the colour and the pattern of this material I think is so lovely and really flattering. So if you are looking for something really comfortable, affordable, that you can just wear around the house and show your personal style even when you are just chilling at home, then I think this is a really gorgeous option. So I want to show you something else while I'm wearing this, also from H&M. I got this visor, and you might think this is a little bit dorky, but I love visors. But I love to do things outside, whether it's gardening or reading a magazine, or even when I'm doing like my morning yoga. Sometimes I like to do it outside if it's a beautiful day like today, and I'm really conscious of getting wrinkles around my eyes, so anything I can do to stop myself from squinting is a win from me. So this I think was maybe under £20 as well, natural straw it says, and I will just wear this when I am doing my outdoor activities. Obviously it's not the most stylish thing in the world, but if you also like to do things outside and maybe you normally wear a cap, sometimes I do like caps, but sometimes I find they make my head a bit sweaty. I thought this was a fab option. I honestly think there is nothing more wearable and timeless and classic and feminine and just fabulous in a spring and summer wardrobe than a dress like this. You want something with a really timeless and elegant silhouette, which this absolutely is. I love, oh, see my brassiere straps. I would recommend a strapless bra, especially when you've got shoulders that might move around a little bit. Love the neckline. I'm really liking slightly more square necklines at the moment. I think they are very timeless, but still on trend at the moment, if that makes sense. Slightly puffed shoulders, so a nod to the spring trend, but nothing too dramatic, still very wearable. The buttons are like this little wooden button effect, which again is very timeless. The bow, which you can't see right now, there you go. A lovely bow just makes it super duper feminine, and then a very ladylike length. This is a kind of outfit which requires no thinking, and it works for so many different events. Say for example you're invited to a lunch and you don't quite know the dress code. Are people going to be turning up in jeans, or are people going to be turning up in lovely dresses? If you don't know the dress code, something like this, it cannot offend anyone, unless you're wearing it to a wedding, don't do that. It can't offend anyone because it's just so lovely and feminine, and yet because of the material it's quite casual as well, so I feel like it's just one of those things that works for so many different occasions. Depending on your work, you could also wear this to the office as well. It's a little bit of a shame it doesn't have pockets, but then it would slightly ruin the very beautiful seamless or streamlined silhouette, and I just absolutely love it. It's one of those things, again, because it's so affordable, I just want to wear it again and again and again around the house. If we are having friends over for a cup of coffee in the afternoon, things like that, about to be able to happen again, then this is the sort of thing I can just grab from the wardrobe, pop it on and feel amazing in it. Okay, I am officially in love with this little outfit. I love the blouse anyway, but then as soon as I paired it with my shorts, which are from Zimmermann, and I think this gives you a little bit of an idea as to what I meant with the first dress, about why it reminded me of Zimmermann. I mean, how similar is this trim detail? So similar. But yeah, these I'm yet to find a dupe of. H&M, if you're watching, then please do a dupe of these shorts, because I'll buy them, and I think a lot of other people will as well. But yeah, so this top is obviously the same fabric as the beautiful smock dress, and it's quite cropped, so the top actually ends about here, and I just thought it'd be really lovely to wear something high-waisted. I was planning on wearing the top over the top, but I think the actual detail on the shorts is just too lovely not to show off, so I've tucked the top in, which is so nice. I think if you've got some really lovely high-waisted jeans, just white denim, that could look absolutely gorgeous. Again, you've got the beautiful puff sleeves, a little bit of elasticated detail around here, square neckline again, which I absolutely adore, and then a bit of ruching around the chest, which I personally think is very flattering, sheer on the sleeves, and then you have got an extra few layers on the bodice so it's not too revealing. But yes, oh my goodness, I'm so happy with this outfit. I think this is something I just can't wait to get out and wear these things now. But as you know that I like to do, I've taken a photo in the mirror so that when an occasion comes and I'm like, what to wear, I go to the folder on my phone with all of my favourite outfits, and I can't wait to pluck this one out of the wardrobe and wear it when we are released from our quarantine. Okay, darlings, confession. This is probably the only thing from the entire haul that I don't actually love. So it's actually the skirt, which you'll be able to see better in the try-on clips, but it is, okay, things that I like about it. I love the fact that the top layer of tulle is this kind of polka dot material. Does kind of remind me a tiny bit of the polka dot, oh my god, you're gonna think I'm obsessed, from my Zimmermann skirt. This has got like 3D polka dot on it, and as you can imagine that was quite pricey, so that's definitely what I was kind of thinking of when I picked up this skirt. I'm not sure, I mean, I know Needle and Thread do skirts like this, and of course the price tag is much higher than H&M, but I do think things like this potentially can sometimes look a little bit cheap. It depends how you style it. I've styled it with a really plain top because I just thought it was nice to let the skirt do the talking. Maybe with a belt. Not sure I've got the right kind of belt, but let me know what you think. It's got the tulle sheer layer on top, and then it does have an underskirt, a lovely feminine length as well. Nice if you are looking for a really feminine tulle skirt and you don't want to spend a fortune. While we're here, darlings, before I forget, something else that I ordered is this little sunglasses chain. So you can see here, these little clear nodules will attach onto your sunglasses. You can like attach them behind the ear, and then if you take your sunglasses off, when you come indoors you can just leave them hanging around your neck. And then as you saw, it's got this little shell detail, which I thought was so pretty. Very affordable, so a nice way of not losing your sunglasses this summer. So that's another, yeah, you can see the shells in a bit more detail here. That's another lovely little accessory that I picked up. This is another dress that I want to never take off. I want to wear this around the house. I want to do my work in it. I even want to do my chores in it because I just feel so good wearing floral summer dresses. This is the kind of thing that I think my style icon Julia Engel would be proud of. In fact, if you saw my video on Instagram Inspires My Outfits, you'll have seen that I paired a floral dress with a pink cardigan when I was emulating one of Julia's posts. And a couple of you guys commented saying, Josie, what about your And Other Stories cardigan? So, I know what you're thinking, putting a cardigan on over a dress, Josie? Groundbreaking. But this is a really nice way of just making it extra cozy in the afternoons. If you are out in the garden and it starts to get a little bit chilly, then yes, I do love this combination. But the dress itself I think is really, really beautiful in terms of pattern. Big, bold floral design is just, again, so timeless, so feminine, and it's got smocking in it, which is another design detail that I love. You've got smocking around the waist, a zip closure, a v-neck, which is very feminine, really lovely lightweight material, and again, just the most elegant silhouette. But yes, this is the kind of thing that I'm going to be wearing around the house, doing my work from home, and just feeling like myself. So darlings, the last thing I wanted to show you that I picked up from H&M is this adorable little pyjama set. I love a lightweight satiny pyjama set. It's just, again, very elegant, I think. Just makes you feel a bit more special than like a big t-shirt or anything like that. And again, super affordable. So this has got a very pretty little lace detail down the sides. They're going to be quite short shorts, so definitely one for summer. And you might want a little negligee, a little robe to wear when you're going down to grab your morning coffee. I'm gonna bring you in a little bit closer. Again, you've got lace up at the top here and this covered button detail, which is so, so beautiful. So I couldn't resist adding this little pyjama set to my collection. So darlings, I did mention at the beginning of this video that I also made an H&M order that hasn't arrived yet, and I can't resist showing you the pieces because I know you're going to love them. You're just going to have to envisage them being tried on, but I'll also leave these linked down below as well because I'm sure these things will probably sell out before I'm able to show them to you. So first of all is this massive polka dot dress, again from the Conscious collection. I'm not usually one to bring much black into my outfits, but I do think polka dots are a really fun pattern. I actually saw a picture, more of one of their editorial pictures of this dress, and it looked so good on the model. I thought that is going to be like, you know, the Zara dress that everyone was wearing. I think this is going to be the next one of those because it is so flattering. The fact that it's a wrap dress as well, just so, so flattering for literally every body shape. I also ordered, again from the Conscious collection, this chiffon dress in the most beautiful floral design. Do you remember I had a couple of dresses like this that I wore so much this time last year? I got some beautiful photos at Heckfield Place and also by Buckingham Palace. I still love those dresses so much and I wear them a huge amount. This was $34.99, so I couldn't resist, and I know that this pattern, this fabric, I'm going to love even more than the ones from last year. I paired the ones last year I think with kind of like a straw belt. I just love them so much. I also saw these wide jersey trousers. I thought they could be a really nice way of swapping your jogging bottoms. If you're working from home and you want to be comfortable, of course, don't we all? These have got an elasticated waist, and because they're jersey material, I think they're going to be so comfortable and yet so stylish paired with a white t-shirt, or if you live somewhere warm with a little bralette, crop top, just absolutely adore them. And then this puff sleeve dress, $17.99. I swear H&M has got even more affordable lately. I'm not sure what the material is going to be like on this because it's so affordable. It says viscose, which can actually be really lovely. I will do a little try on my Instagram stories when I get them, and I will let you know exactly whether they're worth it or not, so make sure you are following me on Instagram if you're not already. And lastly, this lovely v-neck cotton dress. You guys know I have a weakness for white dresses, and this just looks, again, really timeless, really easy to throw on for summer, and I really like the kind of lattice detail that it looks like you've got around the waist and on the tiered skirt. $34.99, so I thought, you know what, that is the perfect affordable summer dress to add to my collection. I know I've got too many, but guys, I just love them so much. So those are the pieces that I have bought and am buying from H&M from their spring collection. I think it is, as I said at the beginning, the best collection they've ever done, and so affordable, a really nice way of freshening up your wardrobe without spending a lot of money, because I know we're all being ultra cautious right now. But darlings, I really hope you enjoyed looking through all these pieces with me. I have really enjoyed trying them on for you. Starting to really like this new little corner setup as well. I know you can sneakily see my tripod reflection in the mirror there. But darlings, that's all from me for today. Please do give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it, and for more fashion content, let me know if you're still enjoying this kind of content, or if you're more in the mood for just at-home vlogs right now. Please do let me know, and your video suggestions. I'm publishing this tonight and I'm going to be filming again tomorrow, so we've got another beautiful day ahead of us, so any video suggestions, please let me know. I'm also going to be doing a fashion Q&A. I'm going to be putting the question box on my Instagram stories this evening, so if you'd like to ask any fashion questions that you want me to answer here on YouTube, then please do head to my Instagram stories today within the next 24 hours so that I can answer your questions in the video that I'll be filming tomorrow. But darlings, that's all from me. I hope you have a lovely weekend. Stay home, stay safe, and I will see you tomorrow for another video. Bye darlings.